Welcome everybody to Clarington Kia, where it's your experience your way every day, online and in store. And today we're going to take a look at this 2018 Ford Explorer Platinum Edition. This is the top of the line Explorer with just over 105,000 kilometers. This is a one owner vehicle, no accident history, clean carb. This is what we call a beauty find. All right, so we're going to take a tour of the exterior and interior condition, as well as all the great features on this 18 Explorer. And let's start off with what is underneath the hood. We have the 3.5 liter V6 engine on the Explorer. Really, actually, it's quite a fuel efficient engine, especially given that it is four-wheel drive and you can tow with this Explorer. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. It does have some great fuel efficiency, but it's got power to tow as well. Taking a look up front, the Platinum does feature LED headlights, as well as these nice LED daytime running lights here that you can see on the front. And then we have the LED fog lights as well down below. So nice, bright, white lights at nighttime to keep you nice and safe. Now you can see that nice big Ford Explorer grille up there, the nice Ford badging, the brushed aluminum down below. Now the only thing that we see here on the front hood is a little bit of bubbling from some paint chips. Now, that being said, it's not really a big deal. It is just cosmetic. If you wanted us to fix that, we would need to repaint the hood. However, if that is something of grave concern for you, you let us know. We'll get an estimate. We'll figure out how much it is to do that. But we have priced this vehicle accordingly, knowing that that is really the only damage or cosmetic blemishes that we can see on the Explorer, okay? So just to keep that in mind. Now, looking up front, just on the side of the bumper here, you can see that we do have the sonar detection, so front and rear sonar. So as you're parking, those parking sensors will beep at you to let you know if you're getting close to something. Now, taking a look at these beautiful 20-inch alloy wheels, we have brand new rubber that was put on these just yesterday, as well as brand new brakes all around, front and rear. So new rubber, new brakes front and rear on this Explorer, as well as some other work that we've done. But that is kind of the highlights of it. Everything else is just more or less maintenance and things like that. Cabin air filter, you know, the usual, as they say. This driver's side looks absolutely fantastic. No dings, dents, or scratches that we can see here. Swinging it around to the back, you can see that nice Platinum badge on the back. Not many Platinums out there. You'll see a lot of Limiteds. You'll see a lot of XLTs especially. Platinums are harder to come by. Dual exhaust at the back. Rear sonar as well. We've got this here, which actually comes out for your trailer hitch. And then we do have the power opening trunk. Oh, that's a Chevy key. That's not going to help us. Where's my Ford key? Stand by 1 second. There we go. So double click, all opens up. There's also a remote starter on the key too, but I have the head's car warming up because it's about minus 14 degrees outside. My hands are freezing, but I'm out here doing this for you folks, so that way you know that this is a fantastic car. The things that we go through. Now, here we have it with the rear seats up, okay? Lots of cargo space. You can see this kind of sinks in quite a bit, so there's lots of room down here for the groceries, or say you went to IKEA to pick up a dresser that's in 65 pieces they have to put together later on. God bless you for trying. Now, what I love about this Explorer, this is something so cool. Watch this, okay? So we have these controls over here, and these are for the rear seat. So you can see we have stow, fold, and normal. And then this button here is to do both right or left, right? Check this out. So if we hit the stow button, look at this. It's all power operated. This is actually, I don't know why, I'm just so impressed by this. The fact that I don't have to figure out what thing to push to get them all to fold up or fold down or whatever. Now, if I push normal, it goes back up. Look at that. Why am I so impressed by something cool like that? Gadgets, right? Love gadgets. And then if we push fold, that top part just folds down. So you can have this folded down like that, or you can have it, of course, as the fold flat, which you already saw, but that actually works for both sides of the seat, right? If I flip it over here to this side, you'll see, again, this one does it as well. I won't go through the whole process again, but pretty neat, right? I mean, it's gonna go through because it's automatic. I actually didn't know that. I'm learning something as we go. You push the button, you don't have to hold it, it does all that. Oh, look at this. Well, I'm gonna have to show this to my detailers. They missed something. Tisk, tisk, tisk. See? Live video. Why do we do that? So you know that I'm not missing anything. I'm not hiding anything. And I'm apparently not hiding the fact that my detailer forgot to vacuum out this back seat. Oh, we're gonna have a conversation. That's okay. Hey, everybody makes mistakes. Let's close her up and continue our tour. Right, rear bumper looks fantastic, and that is partially because we have this nice piece here on the back, which keeps that rear bumper looking good. A lot of cars don't have that, and then you see all the scuffs there from hockey bags or things like that, right? Coming around the passenger side, just as nice condition as the driver's side. The only thing that I can see here is right here, there's just a little, looks probably from a door ding or something. That'll happen, right? But I mean, 106,000 kilometers and it's in this nice a shape. What a great find. Now, let's go take a look at the rear passenger stuff first, because that's more likely why you're buying this vehicle, is because you got a little bit bigger family. You want to take them around town, keep them nice and comfortable. Well, I think this will do the trick, guys. Here is the rear captain's chairs of this Explorer, and you can see that these seats are in fantastic shape. We have this beautiful center console here too, with some cup holders and some storage, and then these seats here, but they're in really, really nice shape. Now looking up, we have that beautiful panoramic sunroof here too that comes all the way to these back seats and makes everything really nice and airy and nice and open and doesn't feel so claustrophobic. Now here's another cool thing about the Explorer. Check out this. You want to hop in the back seats, give that a push, and everything folds up for you. Oh, see, look what I did. I moved the driver's seat all the way back because I wanted to show you the front, and I messed up my presentation. Let me try this again. Let's fold that like that. There we go. That was more dramatic. That was more what I was looking for. And now you can hop into the back seats here. Now those rear headrests are folded down. That's so that way when you're looking out through your rear view mirror, you can actually see out of the back if you don't have passengers back there. Otherwise, put your headrests up, and that's some good rear accident passenger safety. That's it. That's a mouthful. Cup holders back here, some storage as well for pens, junk, packs of gum, whatever you want. And then fold this back up, and there we are, right? Fantastic. What a cool find. Now, before we jump out of the back, one other thing to note, we have climate control back here. We have heated seats for those captain's chairs. We have 2 USB ports to keep the Nintendo Switches and iPads charged up. And we have a 115 outlet here, 110 volt outlet here, which is fantastic. Keep the electronics charged up. Maybe you got a laptop or you're charging your digital camera. I don't know, whatever you do, you've got all those things back there. Now we do have the Ford touchpad here. I'll be quite honest with you, I don't know how this works. I know there's a code. I know you can get the code. I know we can reset the code. I just haven't done it, nor do I know how to do it. I don't pretend to be an expert on everything, guys. All right, front seat, beautiful, power sunroof up top. Now look at these platinum seats on the Explorer. This is exclusive to the Platinum with this diamond stitched interior, perforated leather, but those are just beautiful. Passenger side as well, just as nice a shape. And then you notice there on the door panel, the same kind of stitching with that wood grain and brushed aluminum trim. Just looks incredible. Now we've also got a power driver's seat with power lumbar support. We've also got a power tilt and telescopic steering wheel. So that goes up and down all by power, right? In and out, whatever you need. And just in case we're vertically challenged, we also have power pedals. You can see them there, slightly moving in and moving back out. And then the best part is those are all connected, including your mirrors, to a 3 driver position memory sensor. So mirrors, steering wheel, I can't even see that. Mirrors, steering wheel, seat, pedals, everything, it all operates on that 3-person memory system. So you hop in the car, push number 2, and everything adjusts for number 2 driver. It's really nice to have, right? Nice little look at the door panel here. The level to, oh my gosh, it's cold. The attention to detail, there we go. The attention to detail in the Explorer explains why this car was so expensive when it was brand new. Yeah, we've got automatic headlights, our tow mode, our power trunk, everything's right here, including the fog lights. Hopping in, oh, it's so nice and warm here. It is not warm outside, guys. Hopping in, you can see we've got the leather wrapped steering wheel. We've got that nice little wood grain up top. This is very Cadillac Escalade-like, in case you're wondering why that looks familiar. It is a heated steering wheel as well. Now we've got our adaptive cruise control on the wheel. Adaptive cruise control, if you're not familiar with that, you set cruise at 110 on the highway. Inevitably, there's some kind of Corolla in front of you in 80. You don't have to hit the brakes. The cruise control sees that with the radar. It then slows the Explorer down to match the speed. Once that guy gets out of the way, or girl, or whoever gets out of the way, we go back up to our regular cruising speed. That's adaptive cruise control. That also works in conjunction with our pre-collision warning system there. You can see that. So there is a lot of advanced safety features, including lane keeping assist. So it sees those lines on the road and will keep the Explorer in your lane, centered in your lane, not drifting over in case you're, fooling around with the Sony stereo system, or, you're whatever, just yelling at the kids in the back. It'll keep you in your lane nice and centered. We also have that pre-collision warning. Pre-collision warning, same scenario. You're distracted, traffic slowing down in front, and you're not reacting. It will give you an alert audibly, and then it will grab the brakes for you if you don't react in time. It will try to slow or stop the Explorer entirely before you hit the vehicle in front. Great feature to have. And then we have blind spot warning, which if you take a look right there, that little icon in the top left of the mirror, if there's a vehicle in the blind spot, it'll warn you with that there. And then if you try to make a lane change, it's going to beep at you and freak out, so that way you don't make the lane change. What else am I missing? Oh, rear cross traffic alert. When you go to back up, of course, the Explorer has a rear view camera, but here's where this helps. You're at the grocery store, you're at the mall, and you want to back up, and you can kind of take a look at the back, but like, I hope there's not a car coming. Well, the rear cross traffic alert is actually looking down those aisles of vehicles to see if there's any people or cars coming, and if you're backing out and there is something coming that you can't see, it will alert you, so you stop and you don't go banging into people or cars as you're driving out. Now, these buttons here kind of operate through the menu system here, right? You'll also notice there, I don't know if you noticed, there is trailer sway control, okay? We've got the traction control, the intelligent four-wheel drive. All of that is available here to change on the dash just really easily. But then we've got fuel economy, we've got trip economy, or trip 1 and 2. It's all kind of right there. And you can change that just by hitting the buttons, which is really, really sweet. On the right side, we have the same thing. That actually just controls the center one. So you can see speedometer, phone, navigation, entertainment. You can change it to show whatever you'd like in the center there, which is really nice. Bluetooth controls on the other side. We do have paddle shifting in case you want to really, be sporty with your Explorer. I don't know. I don't ask questions. If you want to, you can. Now, in the center space here, you can see it is a Sony stereo system. Absolutely fantastic audio quality out of this. Touchscreen display. You'll notice there that it's got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Plug your phone in, this entire display changes. Now you can use Waze, Spotify, Apple Music. You can also use voice to text. So if you get a text message, it'll read it out and then you can reply back just by saying and dictating what you'd like to say back. It saves you from getting a $650 ticket, 3 demerit points, and a 2-day license suspension. Do not ask me how I know that. Moving right along. Everything is right here, and then you can see you got your little hot buttons down here. So audio, sources, FM, AM, satellite, CD, Bluetooth, as well as your Apple CarPlay Android Auto. Climate control here, heated steering wheel, love that. I shouldn't point with my middle finger. Heated steering wheel, dual zone climate control. I'm trying to get it as hot as Jamaica in here because it is cold outside. Our phone is all right here. If we have a phone connected, it will obviously pull that up. Our onboard navigation system as well, apps, settings, everything's right there for you. Now there's a little hack here. If you push this button, it gives you the camera for the front. If you notice, there's that Jeep there, there's that Jeep there. This is a nice little hack if you're parking this in the driveway or you're trying to get nice and snug to a vehicle in front of you in a parking lot. You can turn on the front camera so that way you get nice and close but don't hit anything. Moving down to here, if you don't want to use the touchscreen, your climate control is all available by that, and then your audio system as well. We have heated and cooled seats, so air-conditioned seats or heated seats, which saves the argument of, I don't like leather because it's hot in the summertime. You're absolutely correct. Just air condition your seats with the remote starter. That'll all turn on automatically, and the car just gets to a beauty temp before you hop in. We've got a couple of USB ports down here, a junk holder, probably put your phone down there if you wanted. Our leather wrap shifter, and then last but not least, we have the terrain control system. So this is just regular driving. Maybe you're going in the woods, maybe we're doing some desert sandy off-road, or maybe we're in really deep snow. You can change that. That will change how the Explorer shifts its gears as well as the four-wheel drive system. However, it's all automatic. You don't really have to change it into any of these, but if you want to, you can. Hey, better safe than sorry. Now, taking a look real quick up on the dash, again, just to give you some of that detailed look there. Everything is just in such beautiful condition. And then up here we have our Carfax. So 2018 Ford Explorer Platinum, one owner, no accident history. This is just exactly what you want to see. Carfax is a vehicle history report, and one owner, no accident history. That is as good as gold as far as believing my word. No need. Believe the Carfax. They report, and they're the ones who are really the authority on the history of the vehicle with reference to those items there. But you can see that this Explorer is, I mean, this is the bee's knees as far as getting some adults, some teens, some tweens, whatever it might be, and riding around in style. This is a fantastic find for that. This 2018 Ford Explorer Limited, just over 105,000 kilometers, is available where? Clarington Kia. I'm trying to have fun because it is cold out. Okay, so claringtonkia.ca if you want to purchase this vehicle entirely online, even if you have a trade-in, need financing, whatever the case, you can do that right on our website. Or if you'd like to come down and experience this Explorer in person, take it out for a drive, and then meet our amazing sales team. I can quite honestly tell you, been in the business for 19 years, and the one thing that I am most proud of and pride myself on is giving you folks an absolutely incredible buying experience. We don't have a sales process. Sales processes are telling you what to do. We have a buying experiences. Buying experience means you come in and we help you, and we try to do things right by you. We're not here to sell cars. We're here to show you vehicles, help you fall in love, and then just help you purchase them. We don't make it difficult. You don't need to leave a deposit to drive the vehicle. You don't need to go through hoops to try to buy a car. We just make things nice and easy. Why? Because I don't sell coffee here. I just sell vehicles. And if you're happy, I'm happy. And everybody's happy because you buy a car from us at Clarington Kia. How brilliant is that? All right, guys, it's cold. I'm going back inside. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.